In this video, we're going to talk about a new feature that was brought to us yesterday from OxyPowerPack. This feature is the Power Map. Hi, my name is Stratos and I'm constantly producing video tutorials about WordPress. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos like that. So, as I have already said, it's a new feature. And as you can see, let's go and hit the streets here. And you will see that it has a nice effect when you show the map. It will rotate and you will get a marker, a line, a shape here, and you will get to the place that you want to point out. And also you will get some buildings here, some 3D buildings here. Okay, and as you can see, this is how it will look. Now, about the OxyPowerPack, you can buy that for $69. It's a one-time fee at this moment, and if you buy it right now, before the other products will come out, you will get all of those for free. But when Emmanuel brings all the other features, he will add a separate price for every single one of them, and you will have to pay $166 for all of those. I think OxyPowerPack is a really great plugin. It has amazing features. The engine that it has is something unique, and you can do many things with that. Comparing with the other plugins that are for Oxygen Website Builder, I think the OxyPowerPack is the only one that is specific for adding elements and other things to Oxygen. The other plugins are mainly focus is to speed up our workflow, make things better for us, bring something unique in the way that you're building your website. But OxyPowerPack has features specific in new elements and other stuff. I don't mean that the other plugins will not have things like that. Oxy Toolbox already has 2 or 3 features, but it's mainly focused in speeding up your workflow. Now, all of those I'm just saying because I have asked if from other people if I could buy only one plugin, which one you should recommend. Now, I don't know what will happen in the future. I don't know which plugin will do better or less. But at this moment, if you could buy only one plugin, I would recommend the OxyPowerPack because it's something unique. Okay, with the other plugins, you can do the copy ID to class, which is really great. Copy from one page to another, do other stuff that will speed up your workflow. But this will give you other features too. I'm not saying that the other plugins is not great or any other thing. If you can buy each and every plugin, do it. I have. So let's see how we can do the map feature. So we're going to use the test page, and first of all I'm going to go and this is the test page, and I'm going to do an empty page requests, and we're going to get I think 18 or 20 requests for the empty page, and we're going to start building. So let's go and add here the OxyPowerPack. Now in case you have worked with other OxyPowerPack versions, you will see the difference that all of those elements are now under the OxyPowerPack, which is really great because when Emmanuel will add other elements, they will all bring under here, so you will know where to go. Let's see, 19 requests in an empty page. Okay, so let's add the Power Map. And right from the start, you will see that it will show the effect that gave to us the rotation and zoom in, and then we'll have the New York Manhattan with some buildings. Now, here we can select interactive or static. Interactive is for the visitor to be able to drag and select where he wants to go with the map. So he will be able to zoom in, zoom out, and then go and drag and drop it and everywhere he wants. But if we want to go for a static, then we will see that this will be not visible. This will not be visible, so he cannot drag and drop it anywhere else. So let's go and hit the static, and we'll see that we don't have even in the backend the plus and the minus icons, so he will not be able to drag and drop it. Now, in order to use this kind of map, which is the map box, we will see it when we hit here. We have all those features. In order to use anything else but the basic OpenStreetMaps, which is free, you have to go and create an account. It's a free account, but you have to go and create an account in the map box website, and then copy the API and go inside the OxyPowerPack settings. Let's go here in the settings, and you have to go and paste it here. After that, you will have all those available for you to choose what you want. So first of all, we have to go and select something like that, the map box light vector. If we have the feature, this one, the show 3D buildings, this is the version that it supports 3D buildings. If you select the satellites, it will not support 3D buildings. And of course, the 3D buildings are grabbed from the Mapbox plugin, Mapbox website. It's not from the OxyPowerPack plugin. If you do not have in your country the 3D buildings, it's not the fault of the plugin. Okay, the map does not support those 3D buildings yet. So you can select or deselect that if you want, and of course you can have the effect in the beginning, so you can show the fly and rotate of the map, or you can disable that and have it straight up when it loads at the point that you want. So I think I will select the show fly location at start, so let's go and select that. And then we're going to configure the initial state. Here you will configure where you want the map to be ended to. So it will start from somewhere, it will rotate, it will make a fly, a zoom, a rotation, and everything else, and then it will land in a specific page, not page, a specific mark or something. So where do you want to go? Now at this point you have to drag and drop the map. You don't have an address bar or something, so you always start with New York, Manhattan, and you have to go and zoom out and then select first the continent, then the country, then the city, and as you can see, it's not that great at this moment. But of course, later on, he will add, Manuel will add an address bar, and we will have the option to also add an ACF dynamic field to that. So somewhere else we can add an ACF address field, and it will bring dynamically inside here. So now if I hit Control, I can change the zoom, the rotation, and everything else, and it will affect the effect that we will have in the front end. So let's go for an OK here. I'm going to save right now, and I'm going to see in the front end what we have right now. And as you can see, it will bring us to Athens, and it's not the center of Athens, but this is what we get. So let's go and retest and see how many requests we will have. Remember that the 19 request was in an empty page, and let's go and change some other stuff as well. So let's go back, and now we have the data source markers. So we have the ability to add some markers. Now later on, Emmanuel will add the ACF fields for a single marker and for multiple markers, but at this moment you can only select the manual. In the manual, inside the manual, you can go and edit map data. Let's see how many requests. There are 33 requests, which is pretty low. So let's go and add a line. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to click in somewhere here, and then I'm going to click right here. So now I have a line. I'm going to click somewhere outside, like here. So I have the line here. So now I can go and click the line. Let's see. No, sorry. I can go and click the line, and now I can edit the line that I have added. So I can go here and select the color that I want. So let's go for a red color. Okay, and let's go for the width of 4 pixels, and then I have a popover of something. I will click OK, I will click outside, and then I will see that I have the red line here. Then I can add a marker. Let's go and add a marker, and then I can edit the marker and select that I want a green color and something like this in the pop-up. Of course, if you don't put anything, you don't have a pop-up feature. So after that, I can also add a shape, so I can add an arrow or something. So let's go for an arrow. Let's go for something like this here. Okay, something like that. And I can select here, I can select here. Okay. And if I select here, I can edit that, and I have the color of the shape. Here I have blue, and I have the width is 3, and then I have the color, the fill color, which will be yellow with opacity of, let's hit OK first, with opacity of 0.4. Something like that. I'm clicking outside and I have something like that. Now, of course, you can add more markers, so I can go ahead and add there something else, and here I can put another color and put something else for a pop-up. I'm always not remembering to hit OK. So as you can see, I have something like that. Let's hit OK, let's hit save, and let's go and refresh the page. And the requests are 33. Okay, so as you can see, we have the line, we have the arrow, we have the 2 markers. And this is how it looks in the front end. I think this is really great. It's an amazing feature that Emmanuel has bring to us. And if we go inside advanced, we can change anything that we're used to changing from Oxygen website builder. So I can go for another layout, I can have border, I can have effect, I can have sizing and spacing. In case you are wondering, I can select 500 pixel, I can put it in the middle, I can select the height and everything else. I can select the border and have it either a red border of 5 pixels solid or something. Everything else you can select is already there and it's working right from the box. So let's go and refresh the page and we'll see the border and everything else. Now, the features that are missing at this moment, but they will brought to us in a later on version, are the control of the rotation. So at this moment, I don't have any control when the page is refreshed, and we will soon have the control of the speed, the angle, the way that it rotates, maybe how zoom it will make until it will reach the end result. We will also have the address box, so we don't have to drag and drop it every time to the location that we want, and it will soon be an ACF field, so we will go in an ACF field and put our address there. We will have a feature that we can disable this effect for a mobile version in a tablet or anything else that we want. We will have the pop-up that are also hover appeared and not just click. So at this moment you have to click everywhere and then click outside or click elsewhere. But then we will have the hover effect. Also, we will have the ability to change the icon of the marker. Maybe if he could add the icons of from Oxygen, it will be great. And also inside the popovers, we will have the ability to add images. Now, I would like to have the ability to add my logo, my company logo, in a popover from the marker. So whenever someone hovers over the marker, he will have the logo, my logo of my company. So this is something that I'm really looking forward to. Now, let's compare it to the request that we have in the starter map. So I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to add here just a map element from Oxygen. And let's go for here. And let's go and select Athens. And then let's go for a layout that it will be, a size that it will be 100%, the width, and 400 height. So this is a little bit of similar layout. So let's go and see the request in this, and we're going to make a comparison between those. So again, this is the OxyPowerPack. You can buy it this time for $69, and I think it's a bargain at this moment. Let's go and see the requests. Okay, they will soon be there. And from 33, we're going to 64, as you can see. So it's lighter than the original map of oxygen. Again, I'm getting this request because I don't have any cache in this website. It's a test website. I don't have any other plugins installed. No, I have other plugins installed. I don't have any other plugins activated except the Oxygen, OxyPowerPack, and the Oxy Toolbox. And if you missed it, it's compatible with Oxy Toolbox, because as you can see here, we have 3 columns. In case that you don't have the Oxy Toolbox, you will get 2 columns here, not 3. So it's compatible with Oxy Toolbox. So this is the plugin. This is what it can do. This is the element that I would wanted to show you. It's a great feature, and I'm really hoping he will add more functionality to this. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.